Hello guys, this is Ranger Gamer 06. How's everyone doing today? And before I begin today's video, subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Hit that like button for more videos, and let's get on with this review. It's been a while since I've done horror games, and today I want to go over the Damn series. Now there's only two games. Uh, I don't know if there's ever gonna be a third game. I would like a third game. But today we're going to discuss two games. Now I actually own all the versions of these games. I didn't do it on purpose. I just happened to just buy them. Uh, and starting with the first one, came out 2005. Condemned Criminal Origins for the Xbox 360. It's Infamous Sega. Now this was one of the earliest Xbox 360 game. Uh, I remember hearing about it. Now, of course, I had a PlayStation 3, so so I never played this right away. And then like a year later, 2006, they released it on the PC. Now the PC version was the first one I played. I got on Steam. It's 14.99. Uh, that might be a little steep for an old game to some of you guys, but it is creepy. It's got a creepy atmosphere. Uh, it's creepy music. And I'm gonna read the back. And here's the back. I didn't show it to you. It's mature for blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. And it's by Monolith. They did, if I'm not mistaken, they did the Fear game as well. So it says on the back, it says, the hunt for a serial killer has never been so terrifyingly real. Uh, Unpredictable enemies with complex AI, engage in furious hand-to-hand combat, use forensic technology to analyze murder scenes. A cunning and ruthless killer is taunting authorities with a series of grisly murders. As FBI agent Ethan Thomas, that's the guy you play as, he's the main protagonist. Your investigation will pit you against the most violent side of humanity as you unravel clues left by the killer. Stay alive using any weapon you can, from firearms to lead pipes to whatever you can pry from the fully interactive environment. I presented high definition graphics and crafted F 5.1 surround sound plunge you into a world of violent crime. Use sophisticated forensics tools to investigate crime scenes and uncover evidence in this intense, one-of-a-kind psychological thriller. Uh, Here's the inside, the disc, booklet. So yeah, one year I wanted to get an Xbox 360. I think I got it 2015, and even though I already own it on the PC, but I want to go ahead and get it on the 360 too, just to see what it's like to use a controller. Because the gamepad don't work well on the PC version for some reason. So here you go. Here's the table of contents. Uh, and here's like a background story. If you guys want to read it, feel free to pause it. And this was never released on the PlayStation for whatever reason. I don't know why. And you got the pause menu. You got like your endurance meter, health meter, stun, battery charge. Yeah, later in the game, I think, or well, no, you get a taser. Later on, you get like a super taser, and it's very useful because it stuns your enemies. You go in and try to take them down. And these are your forensic tools, and that's what makes this game so unique. Is the way you solve crime scenes. It's really cool. You got like your UV light, cameras, scanners, and all that good stuff. Really cool. And gas spectrometer. Use that to locate dead bodies. And yeah, like your cell phone, your flashlight. Weapon. Uh, Weapons are very unique. Like I said, the environment is interactive. Like you can grab a pipe off the wall and use it as a weapon. There are guns, but the guns you gotta be careful because ammo is scarce in this. So if you have a gun, you gotta use it wisely. And you can only hold, I think, one weapon at a time. I don't think you can hold more than one. And the melee weapon has a meter, so when you use it more, it starts to get damaged, and then you gotta quickly find another weapon. So here are your weapons. You have a revolver, 45 cal, single barrel shotgun, a double barrel shotgun, machine gun. You get crowbars, fire axes, sledgehammer, shovel. Pipe, rebar, 2x4. The 2x4 is probably the weakest melee weapon. And then it just tells you about the enemies and all that good stuff. Yeah, Xbox achievements, family setting, connecting, Xbox Live. You get your credits. And then your warranty. So yeah, like I said, this was one of the first like early Xbox 360 games. Uh, the story, like I said, you're an FBI agent, Ethan Thomas. You're after a serial killer. I think he's called Killer X, if I'm not mistaken. You fight, drug addicts and people are just crazy. They're trying to kill you. Uh, but what really makes this game unique is the music. The music is creepy, creepy atmosphere. Uh, and the way you saw crime scene, it makes it feel real, like you're actually there. Like it makes you feel like you're an actual FBI agent, you know. I mean, you look back on it now, yeah, the game is old. You know, the graphics aren't the best now, but yeah, this is a creepy game. It's very dark, great story, you know, great level designs. I love the location that you go in. Creepy mannequins. Yeah. Uh, Whenever I see mannequins out in public, it always reminds me of this game, Condemned. So that's the first one. Again, this came out '05. I believe a year later, '06, the PC version came out. So yeah. And then I believe 2008, Condemned 2, Bloodshot. Again, it's mature Sega and it's by a monolith. Big Field did this. WB Games did this. I believe it came out 2008. Let me make sure. I think it did. Yeah, it did. Now I remember renting this when it came out. Me and my brother went to Blockbuster. That is Ethan Thomas now. As you can see, he's like he's going through depression. He's drinking. He looks like a hobo in this one. In my opinion, I like this look a lot better. He looks way cooler. Uh, but this game, it's good. Um, but it kind of becomes action, like kind of how what Capcom did with Resident Evil. It got some scary parts, like the infamous bear chase scene. Uh, if you guys play the game, you know what I'm talking about. That bear chase scene is probably the scariest scene in the whole game. Uh, it's like it's a Black Lake Lodge, I believe the name of the level. Um, I'm gonna read the back. It says, "Descent into chaos. It's been a year since a ruthless serial killer terrorized the city, but once again the bodies are piling up. As renegade special agent Ethan Thomas, you are society's last defense against the darkness threatening to consume us all." It's got all new online multiplayer, bone crushing weapons, brutal combat. It's up to 8 players, but now of course this is an old game, so I don't think you can do it anymore. Here's the inside. Your contents. Your control. Um, I guess I'll go ahead and read the introduction for you. It says, "The life of a street drunk is hell, but that's just the start of your problems. Serial killer SKX is back and has been leaving a bloody trail. That and the fact that half of the city population has gone insane are enough to sober even a mean drunk like you. You are Ethan Thomas, ex-special investigator of violent crimes for the SEAL Crimes Unit. As your past begins to catch up with you, you have no choice but to fight your way back toward sanity and help your old unit solve a mystery that threatens to destroy the city. You're no hero with most of your old colleagues, but you're all they've got, and things are quickly moving from bad to worse. With the help of a few friends still inside the agency, you must use whatever you can find to battle a path through the madness that's gripping the city and help piece together clues to stop it from spreading beyond anyone's control." And here, like, are your buttons. pause menu, your game screen. And this one, you can actually use your fist as a melee because you couldn't do it in the first game. Your combat, you got chain attacks. And this one, the combat is a little bit different. I mean, it's the same as the first one, but you can use the environment to finish off your opponent. Like, for example, if you stun your enemy, if there's a TV nearby, if you see a skull icon, I think it's the shoulder button. I can't remember what the control was. And if you do it right, Ethan will bash his head into the screen, killing him. So it's like a finishing move. And how to get weapons. You can throw weapons. I think you can throw weapons. I think you can throw weapons in the first game, but I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I've played these games. And you got your weapons. And of course, you got your forensics. Just like in the first game, you can examine crime scenes. But what's different about this one is when you investigate the crime scene, you gotta select the answer, but you gotta be careful because you get higher score. The more you get the right answer, the higher your score. Like, for example, you examine a dead body. You can say it's a male or female. It's got a name tag. You figure out which name. What does it say on the name tag? But if you guess wrong, then your score lowers. I don't think it affects the game. It doesn't have. I think it only has one ending. The first game has two. Uh, but don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil it. But at the end of the first game, you're given two choices. But this game, I think it's only one ending. And even though this is more towards action, it does have creepy levels. Uh, like I said, the black like the bear scene. But my disappointment in that one is it's only the first half that's terrifying. And then the other half, the SWAT is after you, and it's just gunplay. It's not even scary anymore. And then it says here, you get the strategy guide. So yeah, and for some odd reason, this was never never released on the PC. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, the first one got a PC release, but never this one. I don't know why that is. However, they did release it on the PlayStation 3. Came out the same year. I know it's got sticker residue, but it's a spine and the back. It's pretty much the same thing. It's the exact same thing that the Xbox 360 version said. And as you can see, you could tell I bought this used. It's got numbers. So I thought this was very strange. Like, they didn't release the first game on the PS3, but they did on part two. But part two, they didn't put on PC like the first game. So it's like they swapped. Uh, And of course, it comes with a little card, PSP. And the booklet, it's same thing. Uh, as a 360, it's no different at all. Actually, I think this was different. I don't know if this was in the 360 or not, but that's one of the enemies you fight. And I actually bought this one first, but then whenever I got a 360, I went ahead and bought the 360 version. So I have both versions of these games. Uh, but sadly, the game didn't do well. I don't think it scored high enough. That might explain why we're not getting a third game. According to Jason Hall, I think he bought the rights. I think he was one of the. I think he created it. Uh, but he bought the rights to it. But this was back in February 2015, so it's been a few years now. Uh, but that's the last update. I mean, I haven't heard anything else after that, so I don't know what's going to happen to the series. I don't know if they're going to have a third one or maybe they're going to reboot it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they rebooted it. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I would still play it. If it looks good, I will play it. But yeah, this one did not do so well, mainly because it was on the PC. So yeah. And I just don't know if we'll get a third game, but there you have it. And like I said, you can get the first game on PC as well if you don't have a 360. So that is Condemned 1 and 2. Uh, Not a bad game. It's really nice. It's got, like I said, it's got creepy atmosphere. You got creepy mannequins. Uh, I love the weapon selection. I love the enemies. The enemy type. The enemies are creepy. It's good. Story is good. I mean, it's not the best I've seen. It's okay. Uh, yeah, I don't know what the future holds for the series, but hopefully we'll see another one, whether it's a sequel or a reboot. Maybe they'll make a movie. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that is it for my today's review. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this is the Ranger Gamer 06. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Uh, Hit that notification button for more videos, and I will see you guys later. Bye.